Julian Quiñones is the hero so far for Mexico. He hit the post as well. He had that goal as Luke Wildman is joined by Milan Boyan, Stephen Caldwell, Atiba Hutchinson and Kevin Kilban. Great to have you with us. Julian Quiñones scored more goals than anybody in the Saudi Pro League this season. 33 in total. That's more than Cristiano Ronaldo. And he actually scored 3 of those 33 on the man right next to me, Milan Boyan. You know him quite well. Take us through that goal and what you saw from him and from the keeper's point of view on that opener.
Well, from the keeper's point of view, for me, he should have played the ball in the middle. We know that Mexico makes press, high press, so that pass, losing that ball, shooting, Quiñones, amazing striker, scoring goal. I mean, the goalkeeper his legs were too wide. As we can see, his body was leaning a little bit back. If he was leaning a little bit forward, maybe he could have reacted with his hands, but otherwise, amazing goal, and that's why they're 1-0 up.
That's a key touch, isn't it?
Yes.
As it comes inside, he opens up the whole goal.
Yes.
And I agree with you, the keeper will be disappointed. Yeah. I mean, he could do a bit better.
Could have went with the hands.
Lads.
You think?
Save it, Milan.
It's a tough one, Kev, when it's in the legs. This is the press, though, Kev. They do well, South Africa, actually, to get into a good shape here. You see how they spread out, and they're in a position to play out from the back. But it's this decision from Eric Lira to leave his man, the higher attacking midfielder, and press the 6, and he does so well to dispossess him. And I love how Quiñones is then thinking, I'm going to get forward and I'm going to get a goal, I'm going to get a shot at goal, and he does so well.
Milan spoke about him before the game to us about the threat through the middle. You can see clearly he wants to come into his right side, off the left side, to get shots at goal. He's had a number of chances in this half, 2 shots at goal himself. He is a threat, and he'll continue to be a threat for this Mexican side throughout, won't he?
Atiba, Mexico have been dominant going forward. Where's it worked for them so far?
Yeah, I think they've had complete control of it. You know, in possession, they're moving the ball around, but they can just switch it on. All of a sudden, they're in the attacking third, and lots of movement off the ball, players making runs in behind, and very effective in the way that they're playing, and they've created so many chances. It's only a matter of time until they get the second goal, I would say.
I think Aguirre will be telling them at half-time here, we should have more goals, because they have got into such good areas, and then they've been a bit wasteful, Kev, with their finishing. But I think in terms of dangerous attacks, they've been well the better side for me.
The one thing we don't necessarily associate with Mexico is the amount of crosses into the box. They have overlapping full-backs that get forward. They put a lot of balls into the area, and I think that's what Aguirre, the coach, has highlighted. Milan, we need to get balls wide into the box, and they've got a threat with Jimenez through the middle anyway.
Right. I agree. I mean, Jimenez has been doing an amazing job, even in the club-wise. So you can see that he's moving inside he looks like they're playing with two strikers the whole game. So, yeah.
It's so hard to, Luke, it's so hard as a defender to mark a player like Jimenez. He's always playing off your shoulder when that cross is about to come in, and his timing is unbelievable.
It's only the 1 goal, though, so far, but have we seen anything really from South Africa to suggest, Kev, that they might be able to get back in this?
Not really. There've been a few flashes, and to be honest with you, it's largely been down to Mexico being out of shape. Mexico, as Stevie's touched on there, they press high, so we spoke about it before the game where the way in for South Africa was in transition. Again, they're another side that like to get balls into the box quickly. That was the only chance there for Lal Foster, Stevie, wasn't it? And it was a poor attempt. It was the best chance of the half. They haven't really done an awful lot with the ball, and they've lacked in the final third any real quality to open up Mexico.
Yeah, a long-range shot, and Quasi with a decent effort there. Of course, the keeper would be bitterly disappointed if he doesn't save that. It's quite comfortable for him, but it's... You know, I'll say one thing about South Africa. Losing an early goal in the Azteca against Mexico, they could have wilted Atiba, they could have went back into their shell, but they've stepped forward, they've had some decent passages of play, and I feel like they've built their confidence in this game, and they're still in the match. It's only 1-0, and while it remains that, I still think they've got a chance.
Yeah, and it could be a lot worse, you know, with the amount of chances that Mexico has created. And they've had a few good moments, as you said. You know, they've broken some lines, and it's just that final pass that they're missing. So they'll be in a position where they think that they can get something in the second half of this game.
OK, so Mexico in control, leading by 1-0 at the Azteca after 45 minutes of play at Toronto Stadium ahead of Canada's opener tomorrow against Bosnia. We know what Raul Jimenez does. We've seen him do it time and time during his career in Milan, but that was again him on the biggest stage, making an impact. He got his first World Cup goal today. And it's a great story after everything he went through in 2020 with the fractured skull. He thought he may never play again. Now he's scoring in a World Cup.
That's right. Amazing action, actually, to say, from Quiñones to him. Good touch, 1-2. Quiñones passing the ball to Alvarado, and Alvarado crossing. Jimenez making that run to the first post, taking 2 or 3 defenders, and him taking the second post and just scoring.
Yeah, it was absolutely perfect. Well described there by Milan because of the movement inside. If you see Quiñones coming on the inside, Lima's the guy that started it off, Lira starting it. He was pivotal to so many of Mexico's attacks. And then the link-up play continues to run. And as Milan's saying, he just drives straight between the middle of the goal. He attracts the second centre-half. The third centre-half is not able to track Raul Jimenez. He's staying out of position. The right-sided centre-half, it frees up the space. And Alvarado, Stevie, with the cross, excellent cross. It was so well worked, the goal.
Yeah.
And at that time, we thought it was probably going to be 3 or 4 at that stage, but it just didn't work out that way.
Yeah, and that's the trait of Mexico. They have, you know, a left footer on the right side in Alvarado who whips the balls in. So the forwards know they're coming. And the benefit of having 2 strikers there in Quiñones and Jimenez connecting with each other and getting in the box where it matters, where you can score goals, was a really great goal, wasn't it, Atiba?
Great. It was from the build-up there. I thought, you know, they were patient in building, going forward. You know, they broke the line there, and when they see that ball's coming in, it's great runs from the both of them.
Self-inflicted, though, in the first half, wasn't it, Kev, when South Africa gave up that early goal with Julian Quiñones scoring?
Yeah, I think that's how it turned out, really. I mean, I think we expected Mexico to come out with real pace and intensity, playing at home in the World Cup game like it was going to turn out, and I think they did that. What they did when they pushed on early and they went at South Africa, they put the playing out from the back that we've spoken about with South Africa that will do that. They just pressurised it, and once the touch it was here from who didn't have the best of days, actually, it was Sitole. And as Stevie described maybe first off, it was Quiñones coming on the inside and just getting his strike off. I felt the keeper should be saving that. Personally, I think that, but I mean, that's for another day, I think, isn't it, down the line, you know?
Yeah, I don't think Milan agrees with that one. But
yeah.
As, I mean, Sitole, I think if you're going to receive the ball here, you got to be 100% sure that you're not going to lose it there. At this level, if you lose the ball there, then there's too much quality around you that are going to punish you. So the fact that the keeper's playing the ball in there, he's trusting his player on the ball that he won't lose it. And yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be a goal in the back.
Yeah, and this is why we talk about scanning all the time, because the ability to look over the shoulder and see the whole field is so important for any footballer. And he doesn't look there, Sitole. I wonder if he's in that advanced position, Kev, that it is not ideal for him to be, you know, in there. He was more a centre-back, wasn't he? But he found himself in the midfield position where you have to know more about what your surroundings are. He doesn't see it, and he takes that poor touch. But I got to say that Lira's step onto him and reading that play was what made that goal.
It wasn't a great day for Sitole because he got the first of the South African red cards, and no one can really disagree with this one just after half-time, Stevie.
No, but I do feel for him. I'm always going to back a defender, but
it was a red card.
It was a red card, but he tries to stop his movement.
I don't know where you guys played for, honestly. Where did you grow up playing?
Why are you moaning again? Look, he's desperate to get his moaning.
It's
a red card.
The first one.
He brings the guys down, he catches his legs.
The third one, not third.
Gutierrez does so well.
Sorry, the first one.
Yes,
Kev.
Kev.
Sorry, I thought we were on the second one. Sorry. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself.
He's unlucky, Kev.
That's a red. It's unlucky, Sitole. As soon as Gutierrez takes the touch across, yes, it's a red card. It is. That was a red card.
But this is the one you don't like. And I agree with you, Kev, on this one.
I don't like this at all. Honestly, when we grew up playing football as kids, this was standard stuff, you know, and this is the thing I feel as though that's ruining the game. He's run past...
It's a red card. He swings his arm on him. It's 100%
He's
red
run
card.
past Alvarado, right? He runs past him here, and what he's trying to do is trying to get past him, so he's using his arm to get past him.
I think he already passed him, and he just wanted to give him a little push.
I tell you, you wouldn't have got away with that in Belgrade growing up as well. No way would you get away with that sort of thing. I tell you, honestly, if you go rolling around with that, honestly, in Sterling, you grew up in Sterling playing like that, and you're thinking that's a red card.
He swings his arm on.
Yeah, he slapped him.
No, honestly, this is what I feel does our game disservice when you're getting a red card for that type of incident, because the referee obviously gets called over. You want to check this. It's not a red card. Come on.
And he's doing it to a Mexican player. You know the Mexicans are going to sell it every single time.
No, so are you with Kev, Atiba?
I'm with Kev. I don't think
Okay, good.
I don't think that's a red card. I think he goes down too easy.
I'm with Kevin Atiba.
You boys are too soft. You're the big tough boys.
The laws of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, and because we like talking about red cards, what about the Mexico one? Cesar Montes.
Well, cynical as well. I mean, Kev will argue with me here, I'm pretty sure also, because he's saying it's not a goal-scoring opportunity, but he's getting a shot at goal. It's not a great angle, but he's through here, and it's cynical. And this will cost Montes because he's in the lineup, he's a captain, he's going to miss a game now. Who knows what happens in that second one.
I understand where you're coming from. I don't think it's a clear goal-scoring opportunity, which is how it's defined. So I think Montes is a little unlucky. I think that's a yellow card. Personally, I would think that's a yellow card. I think he knows exactly what he's doing, but
the ref was a little bit harsh on him.
Yeah, I think that's
a little bit harsh. The ref was a little bit harsh.
We're back on track now. We're back on track. Couldn't we?